Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is another Raid Shadow Legends video. We're doing an account takeover today of Daddy Bum Bums. I swear he's probably just changed his name, so he's made me say that. If not, then what is that name all about? So today we're doing something a little bit different. He is absolutely fine with Clan Boss, Dragon 20, all that type of stuff. He's basically stuck on Fire Knights and Spiders to be able to complete his Arbiter missions. So we're going to go in and we are going to take down Spider. And then Fire Knight. So just have a quick look at this. The main issue he's got actually is Spider 19. And I know a lot of people have come to me and said, please let me understand how to beat Spider 19. It's much harder than 20, which in fairness, it probably is. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to get the Fire Knight 20 done as well. And try and get them both on auto so that he can go ahead and grab the Arbiter. We've got about 20 million silver to work with here, which is not too bad. Let's just have a quick snoop at his Great Hall. Well, his Great Hall's not so great, but it's not too bad either. So we've got some accuracy going on, which is cool. We've got some defense building. We've got absolutely smashed out on crit damage here for these level 10, probably because he pulled a Skull Crown early, I guess, and that's his campaign farmer. So fine, fair enough. Got a couple of Bellowers as well. So what have we got then that can tackle Spiders and Fire Knights? Let's just check out his vault before we go into his main lineup. She could be quite useful. She would be very useful for Spiders. She's a 50. Doom Priest could be quite useful for Spiders as well. A second Cold Heart in here. Let's take all these out. They might be useful. So I'm going to re-gear some people. So basically what we're going to be thinking of here is who can tackle Spiders. Good champions are people like Razin, can drop turn meter. People like Lightsworn are good. Ultimate Gaelic is good. Miscreated monsters like a Spider God. We need to enable someone like a Gaelic. So Seeker could come in to do that. Sandlash is actually pretty good as well for this. Cold Hearts, as we know, fantastic. Apothecary, fantastic. So I think we've probably got the champions here. I just need to gear them so that they do their jobs properly. One thing that stands out to me, so if I look at this build here for Cold Heart, too much crit. We don't need that much crit. We need about 70% crit. Not really enough crit damage, but the main thing that's lacking here is accuracy. So if she does not land a Heartseeker, then she's a useless champion. She's actually useless. So there's no point. If we do not land this turn meter reduction on Spider, there's no point of being in the team. So that accuracy needs to be more like 200. I see this one's built better. Still got way too much crit, not enough speed. Almost both of them are really slow actually. Not enough speed, not enough survivability. So we need HP percentage chest, not an accuracy chest. We need an accuracy banner, which we've got. Crit rate or crit damage gloves is fine. Speed there is okay. It feels like there's too much of I'm trying to match sets and not enough of the stats that I need. That's what it feels like to me. But this is a travesty. You know, HP instantly putting that on her would actually be a better build. But I see he's trying to get the accuracy up. So we're going to do some work on our Cold Hearts. We're going to get Apothecary running fast. We're going to get Miscreated Monster creating massive shields. Again, way too slow. No crit rate in his build. You know, to do a massive shield, you need to hit hard. So you need high crits. Harder you hit, the bigger the shield becomes. Ultimate Gaelic needs to have high crit to do his abilities. Yeah, look at this. Read the abilities. Fills this champion's turn meter if this attack is critical. Yeah. Number 2. Decreases the target's turn meter if this attack is not critical. What's this here? Places decreases the target's turn meter by 25% and places increase attack, which he needs to enable his burn if this attack is critical. Yeah, we got 20% crit rate. He's useless. He's currently useless. So we need to just do some work on gearing. We also need to work out where we want the Spiders to go. So who do we want the Spiders to attack? And it might be someone like a Lightsworn that can take a hit. So that's something to consider as well. But anyway, I'm going to get the teams ready and I will show you what we're going to do. Okay, so we are ready to fight a spider, I think. We've got ourselves a Razin now who's got much higher defense, better speed, good accuracy. So I think he's going to be able to reduce that turn meter pretty effectively. We have got ourselves a Cold Heart now who is built to do a job. So high accuracy, good speed, good crit rate, exactly where we want it to be. Decent crit damage, decent HP. So hopefully she's not going to be the target of the spiderlings. That's what I'm after. We've got a Light Sworn who is good defense, okay speed, good accuracy. I want him to land his reduced turn meter and reduced speed. So that's 1, 2, 3. We've then got ourselves a miscreated monster who is now a monster. High crit rate, good HP, good accuracy to land those stuns. And he's got Helm Smasher, which is the best mastery for being a spider nuker. I've got myself an Ultimate Gaelic. I'm not sure if he's going to be coming in or not. We're going to try it first with him. Got some crit rate going on, accuracy going on, get those burns on. So that's 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's 5 already. We do have a Seeker who can activate Ultimate Gaelic a bit easier, so I might bring him in the mix. Let's get it started. Let's see what we can do. No thank you, Plarium. I'm not buying stuff. Right. What I tend to do on Spider 19, you've only got to beat it once. Yeah, look at this team here. It's never going to win. You've only got to beat it once. So just do it on manual. Just do it on manual. Get yourself through it. Save yourself the heartache and move on with your life. That's my advice. So we're going to go. Have I got a leader aura within this team? Don't think I have. No. No. No, everyone's arena. They're no good. So let's throw him in as lead anyway. Right, so miscreated monster. We want the right Cold Heart. So if you hold left click and then go into total stats, you'll see what the stats are. That is the one that I want. 1, 2, 3. Ultimate Gaelic 4. Now Light Sworn's the other one I've built, but Seeker will activate Ultimate Gaelic. Only trouble here is I think we die before we win. I'm going to try it. I think we probably don't win with this team, but I'm going to try it. So we increase attack and fill turn meter. Or did I? What have I done wrong there? I don't know what I just done there. Something went wrong. I'm going to drop. Do I want to drop turn meter? I'm not going to drop turn meter yet, so go A1. Don't know what I did wrong with the Seeker there. Might just been because it was a weak hit, I'm not sure. Let's read that again. Fills the turn meter of allies, places an increased attack buff on allies, grants an extra turn. Sure, I just pressed that, it didn't work. Okay, fine. So we're off and away. A bit late to the party. Let's go. So now I can drop turn meter here, or shall I wait? No, I'm gonna use the Cold Heart one to do that first. I'm just gonna save that, get a bit of damage off. Cold Heart, Heart Seeker now, drop turn meter. Got resisted. Let's start again. Let's just start again. Sometimes it goes wrong. Sometimes you just got to start again, pretend it's a new day. Right, let's go again. Seeker, let's do your actual move I wanted to do. Increase turn meter. Yes, please. There we go. Then we just go in for a hit. Get a weaken up, decrease defense up. Don't need the Heart Seeker yet. I'm going to go A1. I don't want to go AoE, so I need the burns to land here and do as much damage to the spiderlings as possible. It's going to be a weak hit, so it might not land on too many. Hopefully we get a few up. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not terrible. Now we're going to get our shields on. Stunned a few, which is good. Going to keep going now. Damage on the boss. He's going to be taking up the damage. That's where I want the damage to go. I'm not going to use his turn meter. I'm going to use the Cold Hearts. He's in there for damage right now. Please drop turn meter. Thank you. That's more like it. I don't need to use this increase attack one yet. Let me just see what... I will drop turn meter though. Actually, I will use it. I'm going to drop turn meter. Got resisted. So even with the resistance I've got, it's still getting resisted on a few of these champions. But you see here, we've done quite a lot of damage already. Bit of damage coming in from the burns as well. I'm going to drop turn meter on all of them now. Keep going, damage on the boss. Basically now we're waiting to recycle that Heart Seeker, recycle the HP burn, try and keep people alive in the meantime, so shields come back up. No thank you, what's going on? Shields back up. Just go A1 now, don't need to get decreased defense and weaken back up, so A1's my best chance at damage. I'm going to try and kill these spiderlings off now, so I want to get ready for the HP burn to come back. So we're going to go AoE hit there. Just going to save. I'm going to save that. I'm going to save that one more turn for when Ultimate Gaelic's ready to get his burn going again. Hopefully we don't lose him. The burns are back next turn. Oh, he's nearly dead. That's fine. He's just going to get his increased attack and speed up back. A1 here again. Bit more damage. We've got a lot of damage off here so far. We've got one more turn on the Heart Seeker. So there we go. Half healthed it in the first kind of wave. Now it's all about trying to get the sort of recycle of abilities. We can get the HP burns going again. Hopefully we get a few. 1, 2, 3. That's not bad. We can go Heart Seeker. I could wait one more turn on the Heart Seeker. Just worried about turn meter bar. I think I'm going to drop it. I'm going to drop the turn meter bar straight out, get the hit off. And let's hope these burns start doing some work for us. Try and drop turn meter here. Did. That's nice. Burns are doing their job. Look at this damage coming in. Let's go AoE. Just because it's a bigger hit now. Now I just want as much damage in as I can get before people start to die. He's going to be next to die. Don't die yet. Good. Get some shields up. Just give us a bit more time. That's all. We're playing for time right now. We're just trying to get as much damage off with these burns as we can whilst we're biding our time. It's a definite win now. Look at this. We're looking strong. Finish him off, Razin. Come on. Come on, fellas. Oh, so close. One more burn will be this spider down. One more Giant Slayer proc. Anything like that now will be the win. And all we're looking for is that single win. That's all we need. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. So we are through to Spider 20. Spider 20 becomes much easier for this team. So what do? We probably keep a similar sort of lineup, actually. We can bring people like Tyrell in now. We can bring people like Apothecary back in. It makes it much easier. But I think we could probably even just run this same team. And now Razin becomes the target. We don't necessarily get that decreased defense and weaken off straight away every time, but we've got more chance of more burns, which becomes much easier. So Spider 19 is always the challenge for people, or generally the challenge. Do we get it? We did get it. That's great. So I could drop turn, but I don't need to do that yet. So go A1. Get the HP burns off. Hopefully we get quite a few on this. Look at all those HP burns. That's what you need. Get some stuns up. And now look at the damage we're going to do here. It's going to be an insane amount of damage from those HP burns. Look at this. Just tick down, tick down, tick down. Thanks for coming. Don't need to do that turn meter drop yet. So we've got the same thing here. We're going to go Heart Seeker first. Hopefully this lands, which it did. This is going to probably be a one-shot, I think. Probably a one-shot because by the time he tries to get his turn meter back, we're going to get the Razin's turn meter drop. Just keep people healthy. Looking strong. Look at this damage from the Ultimate Gaelic burn. Drop turn meter if it lands, which it did. We're getting a bit of good fortune as well. But this team's definitely capable of doing it. I do wonder, actually, I'm doing it on manual here. I do wonder if it's capable equally of doing it on auto. It should be. Only thing is that the turn meter controls are not quite as effective as me doing it manually. Let's just build up some turn meter. Still got quite a few. Well, we've got a couple of burns going. Perhaps it won't quite be a one shot, actually. I now need to kill some of these spiderlings off. He's a goner. Couple of burns still going. It's close, not quite. Big shields, kill these spiderlings. So he doesn't heal very much. And at this stage, it's a definite win. There's a definite win, but this is on manual, so I'm going to have to try and make sure this works on auto as well. Burns go back on. And that is that. That's game over. So that is Spider 1920 done. I'm going to throw it on auto for the next run, just make sure that works. But you can see that it is looking pretty useful, looking pretty good. Let's just replay, throw it on auto, see what happens. For this one, we're still going to get the increased attack at the right time. We're still going to get the burns at the right time. The question is whether we're as effective in our moves. So far, so good. It's gone pretty much as I would have done it. Plenty of burns on. This time around, Razin will drop the turn meter. And the Heartseeker will go at the same time. So that's the only thing which we didn't really want to happen. But we've still got a lot of HP burns going on. Got a lot of turn meter control. So I think this is still going to work on auto. A lot of damage going in here. Over half health it already. Look at that, 160k damage every time that burn ticks. Beautiful, beautiful to see. Spider's going to reset now. Could do with killing a few more spiderlings before it does. That's the only thing, but not to worry. Hopefully we just get the... We're going to get... No, we're not. So we've half healthed it. I did lose 2 of my guys though, so that is not... That's not good. Razin's going to die as well. This is probably the HP burn. I know, got another turn on that yet. See the difference when it's on auto? Looked really good, and then all of a sudden, we're getting nuked. Lots of burns up. Can we survive enough time for it to actually work? Going to be close. Chunks of damage going out. Chunks of damage. Not quite enough. Okay. We're going to try this then for the Spider 20. We've got decreased defense and weaker when it lands. We've got decreased attack, decreased speed, turn meter control, speed, shields. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. So we need it to be an auto run. It needs to go on full auto to be able to do the mission. So that's what we're aiming for. So we should go speed into decreased defense and weaken if it lands. It is a weak hit, so it's not always going to hit. We've got increased defense here, which means that my Razin can tank up the spiderlings a bit easier. Landed is turn meter control, which is good. We've got decreased speed and attack on, which is great. Any sort of decreased speed you can put on the spider is really helpful. I actually got a resist on that turn meter control there from the Cold Heart, which is weird because she's got about 200 accuracy. Turn meter control there, which is good. The reason why Cold Heart is taking some of that damage there is because the increased defense had come off of our Razin before Cold Heart. So they should now focus that, which is quite good. So splitting damage is really helpful when you've got a lot of spiderlings coming at you. Bit more decreased turn meter there from the A1 of our Lightsworn. So at the first kind of suck up point, don't know, we've done maybe a 6th of the health. But this is now the time where you do your damage. So you've got 2 full turn meter bars before it heals again. This is where you need to really get damage off. You need everybody to have Giant Slayer or War Master in their masteries. You need to get as much turn meter going as you can. And you need to get the nukes coming in. A lot of damage coming off here. It's being shared though. We should get a heal. Oh, it's close actually. Hopefully a shield here, yeah, and then a heal. Perfect. So it is close. You know, sometimes these comps are tight, but we're doing all right so far. Bit more turn meter there. See that? 1 minute 50. If these get to around 4 minutes, these fights, then you're probably lost. So we're aiming to do this a bit quicker than that. So you've got the first half reset coming in, but this one doesn't get any heals. Might even get a turn meter drop before that, if I'm lucky. If this, have we got a Heart Seeker here? No. Okay, so I'm not going to get that yet. But we're way below the halfway mark now. There's a semi-reset. We've got decreased speed and attack on, so that's really useful. Just slowing it down. Any sort of turn meter gain is going to be helpful here. Light Swan's actually great for this fight. Got the turn meter drop there, and we got the Heart Seeker away. So this is going to be 3 minutes now. I think we do it before it gets a reset. Which is good because Razin's getting pretty low. Shields come on anyway, so that's fine. Everyone should get hit. I just need some sort of Warmaster procs to give myself a chance of finishing this. Got one off there. Are we going to finish him? Going to be really close. I think not quite. How low it is. It's going to get a reset in a sec. Come on. Razin comes in, MVP, full auto, stage 20, brilliant. So that is Spider's done then. The team is probably, that's probably like a 75% auto team, but it's not bad for the first attempt. So let's have a look then at Fireknight's 20. Okay, so we are going live, Fireknight 20. I've got myself speed, I've got myself shields, turn meter control, and team protection. Let's see how we do. We don't have a decreased defense, which is a bit of a nightmare. The hardest thing here is getting through the waves and having everybody alive. But you see here, Sandlash just extends all of those buffs, which is great. So Zelatar's got healing and shields for us. We've got Apothecary's speed, Cold Heart's nuke. So pretty much what we do here in this lineup is we take down one person at a time. One person at a time. Apothecary becomes the target because he's negative affinity, so it kind of keeps a bit of protection for our Cold Hearts. See that? Shields and heals coming in from Zelatar. It's exactly what we need. Sandlash extends all of that. Hopefully self-healing here from the Cold Heart as well. On the Apothecary, I mean. I still can't do it. Errol was our biggest problem. Errol can one-shot people in this team. So that's my biggest risk, is that he starts one-shotting people. Same with the Wave 2. But I think we've got enough team protection to get through that. So what I'm going to do, I'll fast forward us through to the main boss, and you can see how that part of the fight plays out as well. Okay, so we've got ourselves through to the boss. Everyone is alive, which is what we wanted. We've got our triple hitters coming in now. I don't want a Heartseeker there, do I? Anyway, we break through the shield. We've got a turn meter drop. Perfect. Okay, so we've got turn meter drop. We're able now to get some of those debuffs on that we need. Decreased defense, weaken is perfect. Hopefully we get reduction of healing coming from our Cold Hearts. I can't talk. So excited. Decreased healing's on. So now it's just about time, really. It's about hopefully landing some of the turn meter drops at the right time and just getting through this fight. We've got enough team healing and protection coming through our team. So I think we're fine. It's just a matter of time, really. If a Heartseeker would land when the shield is down, that would be brilliant. That would be absolutely brilliant to see once when I do these videos. The most frustrating part of this run is definitely the guys not using their abilities at the right time. So we need another heal reduction to go on, please. Didn't go on there. We did get a turn meter drop though, that's good. That's why it's nice to have two people in there with a turn meter drop. Heal reduction's back on. Decreased defense and weaken back on, so we're going to do much bigger hits. See how effective Sandlash is at just giving us those extensions of buffs. Heartseeker actually lands. Hallelujah! Heartseeker's on. And that is auto Fireknight 20 done. I don't think it's a 100% run. I think it's probably more like a 75% team as well. There were some pretty touch and go moments on the second wave, but full auto. So we have now got Spiders and Fireknights starting to be run. There we go. I've been Hell Hades. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you all soon.